Greetings to readers, viewers, and listeners, and welcome to this next episode of the annual tradition on the Autistic Superblog known as the Advent Hope. This episode is going to be all about patience. It's a virtue that I think all of us could use from time to time, myself included. Um, and I feel like it's something that in the hustle and bustle of the holiday season kind of gets overlooked or over exaggerated when it comes to patience. I feel like patience can be seen as a virtue, but it's also something that we need to work on as a community, as a society. If you want if you want if you want an example if you want one example to kind of explain the whole situation, think about Black Friday. I know it was a couple as of the time I'm recording this, it's in the future. But think about Black Fridays of the past. How people would rush over each other and just go for any deals they can get. Not that I'm saying it's a bad idea, but there's also a little bit of patience that should come along with it. Patience is also something we have to worry about when it comes to being on the road, dealing with things that are out of our control, being dealing with people that might be difficult to deal with, and I mean, patience at this particular point might be considered a a virtue that's in dire straits right now. That is needed and seems to be at a premium right now. Um, I just wanted to explain that patience is something that we need to work on and something that we need to really strive for as a community. I mean, I know from my personal experience, I've had people that I could just as easily lose patience with. Some people that I really feel need to calm down and relax and be patient with me in as an autistic individual in how I do my work or how I do the things I do. You might think that I'm being lackadaisical, that I don't take the job very seriously, and I do. It's just I want to make sure it's the best to the best of my abilities. And sometimes I feel like we should not only have patience for other people, because let's be honest, we don't know what's going on the other side of the board when it comes to other people. Um, but we also need to be patient with ourselves. We also, like I said last episode, we need to be kind to ourselves, especially when it comes to certain situations that make us feel like we're not doing our best, that our best isn't good enough. When we really should be kind to ourselves, we really should be patient with ourselves because we're doing our best and we're doing the best job that we can with everything that goes on in our lives. Um, and it's something that in my own life I've had to deal with too. Um, Last Thanksgiving, I've mentioned this on the Autistic Super blog many times before, but I want to just talk about autistic burnout and how it goes in with patience. When it comes to patience, I had to be kind to myself. I had to be gentle with myself. At a time when I felt like everything that I was doing was wrong, I just felt the pressure. I just felt the need to perform. I felt the need to really feel like I needed to be better than what I was before, not realizing that I wasn't being kind to myself. It may have felt like I was being kind to myself in some ways, but in other ways I wasn't. And I really have learned during the past year to really be kinder, not only to myself, but to other people. And that's the kind of thing that can only come from God, in all honesty. Because it's something that we all need to work on. I know I've said this a lot, but we all need to work on patience. Like when it comes to being on the road, being at work, being at play, and in other aspects of our lives. You name it, we all need it. and especially during the holiday season, it sometimes feels like you might be you might not be patient with one thing that's going on or another thing that's going on, but also realize that there are other sides to the board rather than our own. So I would say to not just be patient with ourselves, but also be patient with others. That's the challenge for this video. To help us all to be patient not only with ourselves but also with each other, especially during the holiday season. We're all working towards the same goal when it comes to when it comes to being patient. Um, we're all working with our own issues, our own problems on everyone's side of the board. So I think it's important to kind of be patient, not only with ourselves, but to but not but also to others too, because we don't know what's going on the other side of the board. And what we think might be one thing could be one sentence in a bigger story. So that's I hope you all are enjoying this video series. If you like these videos, check me out here. Like, subscribe to the channel on the Autistic Super Channel at YouTube. You can check me out on socials, and you can check me out on the AutisticSuperblog.wordpress.com. Until next time, dear readers and viewers and listeners, stay safe, stay strong, be patient, and as always, shine on.